This training video will be in regards to the automated workflow application for Omnitracs ELD units. You can find the Workflow Applications button in the bottom right hand corner of the home screen. Load information will no longer be transmitted through messages and will now be accessed directly through the Workflow application. When dispatch sends you new load information, an alert will appear on the screen to let you know that there's a new trip plan available. There will also be an audio cue if you have the volume on your unit turned up.
A new trip plan has been received.
When a new trip plan has been received, it can be viewed by going into the Workflow application. Once you go into Workflow, you will see that there are several tabs at the top of the screen. New trip plans will be viewable in the Trip Plan tab. Trip plans will consist of your initial pickup, your consignee, and any stops in between. The initial pickup is represented by the green Go symbol. The consignee, or final delivery, is represented by the checkered flag symbol. Any stops in between, such as additional pickups or drop-offs, will be represented by a symbol consisting of a box and an arrow. The arrow will be pointing upwards for additional pickups and downwards for additional drop-offs. Further information about the load can be found by tapping the Info button in the bottom portion of the screen. Here you will find the order number, pickup times, trailer information, and much more. Once you are done, you can tap the Done button to return to the workflow screen. You can find out more information about one of the stops on your trip plan by tapping on the desired stop to highlight it and hitting the Details button in the bottom portion of your screen. Here you will find addresses, reference numbers, and any additional comments left by your dispatcher. Tapping the Info button from this screen will allow you to see if there are any special instructions for the load. Once you are done, you can tap the Back button to return to the workflow screen. When you're ready to accept the trip plan, you can simply tap the Accept button to do so. If you tap the Reject button, the trip plan will go away and will have to be resent to your unit by dispatch. Once the Accept button has been pressed, an alert will pop up advising you only to accept the load if you have enough time to complete the load legally and safely. If you have the time to complete the load legally and safely, press the Agree button to continue. Once you have successfully accepted a load, the Accept and Reject buttons will disappear and a Trip Review button will replace them. Your unit will automatically send your arrival and departure calls once you enter or leave a dispatch location. Your loaded and unloaded calls must be done manually as a task within the workflow application. You can fill out your loaded shipper or unloaded destination forms by tapping the desired stop to highlight it, tapping the Details button, and then tapping the Task tab at the top of the screen. You can then select the desired task, fill out the necessary information, and tap the Done button to finalize the task. Any completed task will be symbolized with a green checkmark symbol. You can return to the main screen at any point by tapping the Back button in the bottom left corner of your screen. Any completed stops will be represented with a green checkmark symbol. Pre-planned trip plans will become available for acceptance once the first trip plan has been completed. This will conclude our training video on the automated workflow application.